If you've been waiting all summer for cruise prices to drop, you're about to be rewarded. I'm going to give you 9 incredible cruise deals, more than half of which are below $500, including some mega ships, some incredible solo cruise deals, and I'm going to show you how you can actually win a cruise for free. I'm Gary with Optimal Cruising, bringing you the cruise insider information you need to avoid mistakes, save money, and protect yourself so that you can have your best cruise ever. Let's get started with a great short cruise deal that almost anybody can do, because this is a 3-night cruise from Miami that hits the Bahamas and Carnival's private island Celebration Key. This is on the Carnival Conquest. And they have 3 sail dates coming up for the low price of only $167 per person, and that's for a 3-night all-inclusive cruise. Short cruises like this tend to be popular, and they can run anywhere from $80 to well over $100 a night. But this particular cruise is only $56 a night, and you can sail on September 14th, October 12th, or October 26th and get this low price. If you'd like to book or you want more information on this cruise or any other cruise in this video, just click on the link in the description and I have direct links to each cruise deal. And continuing with this theme, if you're near the West Coast or anywhere near Los Angeles, you can do a 3-night cruise on Voyager of the Seas, heading down to Mexico. This particular deal leaves on October 5th for $179 per person. And Voyager of the Seas is one of those unique ships that ushered in a new era of mega ships. At the time, it was considered the largest ship at sea, and it was one of the first ships with that kind of interior promenade and an ice skating rink at sea. So there's quite a bit to enjoy on board this ship. I found this great deal on a 5-night Bahamas cruise on the Carnival Sunrise for only $216 per person. That's crazy. This cruise leaves out of Miami and heads down to the Bahamas, including stops in Nassau and Celebration Key, which is Carnival's new private beach club on Grand Bahama Island that features 2 large lagoon-style pools, a lot of features there, excellent swim-up bars, and a lot to do. And you can also explore Grand Bahama Island if you want. Now, to get this price of $216 for this 5-night cruise, you have to leave on October 31st. But they had some similar pricing for a couple of other dates. So if you'd like to check out some options, you can use the link in my description. Next, I'm going to get to a unique sailing on a Princess cruise and an incredible deal on a brand new megaship. If you're a fan of Princess cruises, or you just want to try out the elevated Princess experience, this is a great way to do it on a 6-night Pacific coastal cruise that leaves out of Vancouver and heads down the coast, ending up in Los Angeles. This is a real steal for $387 per person, and if you want to splurge on a balcony, it's only $700 a person. A great price for a Princess cruise, but you've got to leave on September 19th to get this deal. If you've been looking for a Mediterranean cruise that covers both Greece, Italy, and Spain, I've got an incredible deal for you on the MSC Sinfonia. And this deal is unbelievable. For $489, you can have a 7-night Mediterranean cruise. Typically, these cruises run well over $1,000 a person. And this particular price is being offered from October 24th through October 31st. And that's really a great time to cruise the Mediterranean. It's not as hot, but the colder, rainier weather hasn't set in yet. So you'll probably have great weather and a great time. And to top it off, they're offering a great incentive for solo cruisers. If you're a solo cruiser, you can do this cruise for only $637. That's only $150 above the double occupancy rate. If you want to get on a newer ship for a steal, you can do it on October 17th on the MSC World America for only $538 per person. Now, this is a huge mega ship that a lot of people are raving about. It's definitely worth a try. This cruise follows an Eastern Caribbean itinerary, which is rather good because you get to stop in Puerto Rico, and San Juan has some great free public beaches you can visit. You get to stop in Dominican Republic. There's a lot of little day pass clubs there you can hit if you want to do the beach thing, or there's some unique tours. And then you're also going to stop in MSC's Ocean Cay, their private island, and that is a unique type of marine preserve private island that you'll really enjoy. In a minute, I'm going to get to another Princess deal and a Celebrity Cruise deal. But if you'd like to be kept up to date with the latest deals we find, click on the deals link in our description or comment deals, and we'll put you on our email list. If you like St. Martin and St. Thomas, some of my favorite Caribbean islands, I found a great deal sailing out of Miami on the Carnival Magic. Now, this is actually an 8-night cruise for only $543 per person. Now, this sailing leaves on September 5th, and Carnival is offering it for $543 per person. That's a great price, but you can get a discount if you book through Cruise Direct. I have the link in my description, and they knock the price down to $523 a person. The Regal Princess is offering an incredible Western Caribbean cruise out of Fort Lauderdale for $549 per person, a great price on Princess. This cruise stops in Cozumel, Belize, and if you get a chance in Belize to do an excursion to Gulf's Cay, it's a great trip. And then it also stops in Roatan, which is a great place you can do some exploring on your own, and they also have features right there at the port. And you have to leave on October 24th to get this deal. Next, I'm going to tell you about the Celebrity deal I found, and I'm going to give you a bonus deal that's too good to pass up. But first, if you would take a minute and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow, and you won't miss our next video. One of my favorite places to take a cruise out of is Tampa Bay because the sail out of there is unique, and you go under the Sky Bridge and it's kind of all an event. And Celebrity is offering an incredible deal on a 7-night cruise out of Tampa. For only $561, you can leave on October 18th, and you're going to stop in Key West and Bimini and Nassau, and these are all great ports. If you're looking for a good solo cruise deal, this one might be it. The Norwegian Getaway is doing a special 5-night cruise out of Port Canaveral. Now, this cruise is going to stop in Great Stirrup Cay, Norwegian's private island, which has a lot of new features to check out, and then it's also going to stop in Cozumel. The double occupancy rate here is $349 per person, and the cruise leaves on December 9th. And if you're looking to cruise solo, you can get on this ship for $619 per person, which is not a bad price for a solo cruise, especially since on this ship they have the solo cabins in a whole section of the interior of the ship, including the private solo lounge where you can get free drinks at certain times of the day, and you feel a little special being a part of that solo community. And if you're not ready to book a cruise yet, but you'd like a chance to win a free cruise, I'm going to put a link in my description to one of our new partners, Vacation Steal. They operate a sweepstakes where you can win a free cruise, and if you sign up, they draw 3 winners every month. So now that you know some of the best cruise deals you can book right now, there are some tricks cruisers use to make sure they always get the best price no matter when they book. I'll tell you about that right here.